Three, two,
We're
one.
live.
3, 2, 1,
Yeah,
go.
we're live.
3, 2,
So
1, and then go.
I tried birria for the first time today.
Birria.
Birria.
Birria. Okay, I tried
Birria.
birria for the first time today.
Why
Why'd you
did
say
that
like Dracula?
Exactly. He
I
like
don't know.
almost
That's
sat
how
here
you guys
like
say it.
Transylvania.
Let's have some
I tried the birria for the first time today. All right. So anyway, I tried it and it was pretty fucking good. But out here in here in
amazing.
Washington, you know, like it's not so diverse out here. So
Yeah.
when I was waiting in line, right, the guy in front of me was like, "Can I get some?" He's like, "Can I get some of that birria?" Like, I don't want birria. Can I get mine without birria in it?
Can I get mine without diarrhea, please? Pass on all the
Jesus.
diarrhea.
Is he a white guy?
Making fun of the way, yeah. You guys making fun of the way I said it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What did you know? What kind did you have? Did you have the beef or was it the goat, like the chivo?
It definitely wasn't goat. It seemed like a beef, but it also could have been a pork. I feel like the texture was more porky, like more stringy.
Okay, yeah, that's what. So it must have been the pork. I mean, not pork, beef. They slow cook it to where it like just shreds apart, basically.
Oh yeah, dude, it was great. I thought the broth was gonna be more like pozole-ish, and it was more like it wasn't like super flavored, but it was fucking good. It was like kind of spicy. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, the broth is amazing, dude. My Nina makes a really good birria. It's my favorite one.
it's a spicy.
Did you get birria from hers or no?
From hers, I don't get birria. There's a couple of places out here close by that do birria tacos, which I like. But
wait, is that different?
pretty messy. No, it's the same. Birria is the meat.
Yeah, I had the tacos.
If you put it in a fucking tortilla, you make it a taco. You put it in a quesadilla, it's a birria quesadilla. Like no matter what you do, it's still
the tacos, and I dipped it in the broth, and I ate the tacos. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I was like, give me that.
That's fine, dude. As long as you eat it, doesn't matter, dude. Like even there's like most places like serve it almost as like a soup. Like it's just like a big ass bowl of birria with the broth, and then you eat it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Fucking add like cilantro, all your fucking onions or whatever the fuck,
And all of a sudden, we're a cooking show. So
yeah.
We should do a cooking show, but mispronounce everything.
yeah, we should.
We got do a fucking like how British people like. All right, we got to put a little bit of oregano here. Now you chop your shallots.
You chop the shallots.
Some cilantro.
Cilantro.
We're sorry.
Hey, George, we could probably show our faces in a minute.
Yeah.
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 What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Speakeasy, gentlemen. And what the
Sorry, I hit my
happened
cord.
to
And
you?
I thought I was gonna drop my phone. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, oh no.
Are you wait, you're still doing this on your phone? You're doing this on your phone still?
What the fuck does it look like? Yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck kind of laugh was that? You gonna spit that out, dude?
It's like a Seth Rogen laugh.
Anyway, fuck, what were we talking about?
Who are we again? Who are we again?
Yeah, what are we doing? So since St. Patty's Day, what have you guys been up to?
I had to recover St. Patrick's Day, dude. Like that.
Really?
That
It
I was
rough.
like,
It was a rough time.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys were fucking putting down those.
All
All
day.
day. All day. Like I did the show.
So I found
with David. So
Yeah.
We were gonna have Stan on the show, but of course, he couldn't make it today, which is why he's not here. I found a really old photo of me and Stan doing some Irish car bombs. I'm sending it to you, George, right now. I don't know if you could pull it, but it's a super
Why didn't
fucking
you send
old
this
picture.
to him earlier?
Because I just thought of it right now. I found one with Manny too. You
oh
remember
really?
Manny?
Old
Hi,
Manny.
guy. Yeah, let me hold
Hi,
on.
guy.
I gotta go pull
Hi
it out.
guys. You met me?
I don't
The
know.
one Manny.
Honestly, I don't know what that guy's up to and if he's
He's still alive.
Is he alive?
I have no idea what he's up to. That kid was fucking hilarious, though. I ordered a new motorcycle seat. There it is. Look how fucking
Damn.
skinny I was. Look how fat Stan is. Just a big fat fatty.
Oh, Stan's always been that
He
way.
also doesn't have facial hair.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
And
And he cut
scraggly
his
beard.
hair. He doesn't have. He doesn't
You know
have
what's
long
weird
hair.
is like
either.
in this photo, you kind of I don't know why he reminds me of Randall at this angle.
Right? I think it's a low angle and like
Yeah,
yeah.
also wearing the
Randy.
hat, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on. I got another one. Here's the
Yeah,
one
that's what it reminds me
with
of.
Manny. Here's one with little Manny. Oh, where the fuck? What the fuck? Hold up. There it is.
Hold up.
Yeah, I was that day I was fucking putting car bombs down. And I don't know, we were seeing who could do the most of them, which is why in Stan's photo I'm like making puking sounds
Oh,
because I'm trying to get him to throw up. Yeah, it was bad
you
news.
fucking dick.
Did I ever tell you, speaking
Yeah.
of puking, did I ever tell you
There's
about the
this
time when Jesse, my buddy Jesse, was doing Das Boot and he fucking did that?
good.
Yeah, he did
God.
like, I don't know, like 4 beers in it and then just threw up foamy spaghetti in my fucking sink. It was disgusting. It was fucking nasty. There's Manny. So Manny, as you guys can see now, we told a story a while back where Manny went to us for he went with us for a run, breast cancer 5K, and at the end of the run, by the way, in this picture, Manny's old enough to drink. He doesn't look like it,
No,
but at the end of the run, they were giving out 5-hour energy shots, and they said they needed to see his ID before they give him one. They're like, sorry, this is for people 18 and over. And he was like, but I'm 22. And he didn't have his wallet on him because obviously we were running and they didn't give him a fucking 5-hour energy.
that's
You
so
couldn't-
fucked up.
You couldn't just get one. You're like, here, I need an extra one.
No,
And
it
just
was for
hand off to
me.
him?
I was still drinking caffeine at the time, I think. I wasn't going to give
They're
him
only-
mine.
They're only going to hand out one for each runner. Like, hey, congratulations, you did it. Here's a 5-hour energy.
Yeah.
So,
Like, why didn't you hand this out before the run? Like, you fucking
Seriously,
idiots.
right? Like, this isn't gonna do me shit at the end.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've ran a 5K, man. I did one at home the other day on the treadmill, and then afterward I was completely fine. And then I started, like when you stare at a light and then you look away, you see like the black, like the negative
Yeah,
version
like,
of the light.
bloop, 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 bloop.
So
Yeah.
that started happening, and my vision started being taken up by this big like
Aliens.
black spot, and I was like, "Fuck, that's not good." And then I was starting to panic because I couldn't really see or focus on anything, and then I just went to sleep because I didn't want to deal with
On
it.
the treadmill?
No, it was like a while after.
I thought you
I'm
just
pretty
gave up
sure
and
it's
you're
some kind of blood pressure or some kind of condition.
Like you hit the
But I
wall.
just went to sleep and forgot about it.
How
Yeah,
long? How? What's the distance for a 5K run? I don't know.
3.5 miles, something like that.
Oh, okay. Still can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did my run on the treadmill in like 30 minutes, so it was like a little less than 9 minutes per mile. something like
Last time I ran, we were at Fred's house drinking all night, and then someone bet I couldn't do it, like just run a mile. So we ran a mile with them driving next to me. I was like completely trashed at this point. I'm like running down like Euclid. Like I did like all the way around Euclid to Chapman. Like
They were driving next to you while
Dude,
trashed
yeah.
as well.
that. Were they playing Eye of the Tiger though?
Yeah,
They should have been. They
should
should
have hyped you up, man. Any cop comes around like, "What are you guys doing?" I bet him he can't run a mile. Just he's like, "Oh, all right." He starts flashing the lights. Move it aside, everybody.
Move it aside.
I hate
It was
I
pretty
hate
alright.
running when I'm drunk though.
It
Like,
was
I
running,
always-
period. Should not
I'll
have done
do it. So I'll run when I'm drunk, and then I immediately feel like I'm gonna puke. Like it's
Yeah.
immediate. It just hits me
Just-
like a fucking ton of
Just
bricks.
that sloshing like
Yeah.
sensation in your
Like,
stomach. You're
this
like,
was
"Oh,
a fucking
oh, no."
mistake. I remember last time
Yeah.
I was in Vegas. I was because Michael and Dakota, they're like 17 now. They think they're all macho and shit. So I was doing
Did you punch him
push-ups
in the
with them.
face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that, and then after that, I did push-ups right next to him.
Good.
Bitches laying on the floor. So I did push-ups, and then after that, I was like the rest of the night, I felt like I was gonna throw up. It was like the dumbest fucking thing I could have done. But yeah, that's it, man. Can't do it anymore.
That's kind of a bummer.
I used to make David run when he was drunk all the time because we would pretend to be zombies and he'd get freaked out.
Yeah, I get
Run away from us. Man, I remember one time he almost stabbed me when I did that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
shit.
don't do that shit around David. You're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
terrified
so quick
of
with
the
the knife.
zombies and sharks.
I was telling somebody about that the other day. I was like, yeah, my buddy David, if we're ever out, I'm like, hey, David, I need your knife. And he would just be like, phew, and he'd be ready with it. Like, no matter what, I didn't have to warn him or anything. Be like, David, where's your knife at? Boom.
It's like already in my hand. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah, man, that was good. What are you looking at, George? You're getting real piercy on us right now.
Sorry, I
It's
was
like not listening to
zooming
us,
out.
just like
I see why he does it.
Clickety-clacking.
I see why he gets distracted because he's trying. I don't know. I'm trying to like integrate some things into the show, and I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay.
I think
I'm excited to see your integrations. So when are you guys doing that game thing that you guys were talking about last week?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta talk to Pierce. And we gotta, because I don't know whether or not he wants to. I don't know when he wants to start. So I said I was going to give him a month to practice at Street Fighter.
Okay.
Train.
Yeah, and then I'll probably do the same for Smash because I've played Smash, and I like Smash, but I get like, there's so much happening when you're playing. I get distracted. And I'm like, this is so awesome, and like people are like tripping me and like batting me away, like, and I'm like, oh, that's cool as shit.
That's a fun game to play when you're drunk with like
Fucking
friends
hate
and shit.
that game, dude.
It's
Just
fun.
be like, wait, who's who?
It's fun, but it's like that thing that I've had this discussion with Pierce. I don't think it's a real fighting game. It's like it's a brawler, and it's just.
I mean, aren't they all
real
kind of
fighting.
mash the buttons and hope you win type of games?
No, not at all.
That's how I've always played them.
No, but like Street Fighter and like all those like Tekken. Tekken's super
Dude.
technical.
Mortal
Forget about
Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. All these games,
Forget
like,
about it.
there has to be a certain level of skill. Like you can get away with winning with button mashing to a certain point, and then
You're gonna need memorize.
you're
those
gonna need
combos, bro.
skill at some point in time.
So
Yeah.
I want to see a video montage of you guys training where you're playing and then someone's like dabbing your
There's like
forehead.
little, there's
exercising
sweatbands
your
around their
thumbs,
fingers.
you know?
There's little sweatbands around their fingers. Like,
We should do it like Rocky 4, where like one of us is training outside. Like, one
wanna see-
you start your training outside in the snow, and then you come back in and start playing. Like, why the fuck is he running uphill when he needs to just play a video game?
I don't know how much Smash Brothers I'm gonna get in because Monster Hunter just came out yesterday.
I could be Mickey. Be
I
like,
don't know.
you're gonna eat lightning and crap thunder.
You've mentioned Monster Hunter a few times. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a really crazy game.
It's a fun game. It's basically it's like an action adventure / like RPG, and it always starts out like the same way. It's like you're like in this town or this village, and this village needs help, like it needs to be defended against like
Fucking
monsters.
pussy ass village.
Yeah, and that's all you do is you fight monsters and you craft weapons and you craft armor. You know,
upgrade.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess the closest thing I could probably describe it to, like that you'd probably be familiar with, would be like World of Warcraft, but only in the sense that you have to craft things. It's not like an MMO, and there's not like really raids or anything.
It's RPG.
Kind of.
So
yeah.
the most I know about World of Warcraft is they have a commercial with
Leroy Jenkins.
Mr. T in it.
Uh huh.
That's about it. That's all I know. I never played it.
Okay, then never mind.
I used to confuse World of Warcraft with Dungeons and Dragons.
World of Warcraft.
With Dungeons and
World of
Dragons before I
Warcraft.
started playing D&D. So now I know D&D because I played it. But with World of Warcraft, never played
I was more of a StarCraft
Dude,
kind of guy.
So actually, let me tell you that Dungeons and Dragons is probably the nerdiest thing because unlike WoW, which you play, a lot of it is imagination.
Well, I don't play World of Warcraft. I tried getting into it, but I can't do it.
That's really what
It's
it
just-
is, man. It's a story that you imagine in your head. And with the group that I was playing with, I was mainly the only person doing voices, which really kind of upset me because if you do your research, like orcs have like a Scottish accent, like, well, I don't know if that's true. Don't fact check me on that, but they all have certain accents that they have.
Is that why orcs are so like the most like hated like species in
because they're Scottish?
Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah.
Nice.
Scots versus Scots.
Englishmen and Scots. Damn Scots! They ruined Scotland.
But yeah, I was the only one doing voices and like really getting into it, and everybody else was just like, "Yeah,
Why are
I,
you
just,
doing
I, I want to do this." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, basically.
Like, yeah, I'll just roll.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, we're not recording this, right? I don't know. It was fun for me to get into doing that kind of stuff. But my DM was amazing. So my dungeon master had figurines, had grid. So like when he didn't use the grid all the time, but when we got into like battles, he would have like a grid board. So you would have numbers of space you could use based off of your dexterity and all that stuff, right?
Right.
And he also would have background noises queued up. So he'd have like a little speaker there, and he'd say, "All right, so you guys walk into a bar," and then he'd play like bar background music. You'd hear like glasses clinking and just background talking,
like murmur talking. Yeah,
that's
cool.
It was
fucking great.
He sets the mood so you can really get into it.
Yeah, so you get into the fucking It was great, man.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I actually queued up the Monster Hunter Rise trailer if you want to watch it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure.
Well, is that going to get us in trouble?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
They shouldn't pull us.
Who's watching this? Right? Who's watching this shit?
Do we have anybody that's watching? Hello.
Yeah, all viewer.
Okay, fine. We're watching it.
Hello, viewer.
Thank you.
Hello, one viewer.
Thank you to your personal podcast. Wait, thank you for coming to your personal podcast. Damn it.
Okay, I like
no call reference. Oh, it's going to be for Nintendo?
Oh, it's violent and it's on Nintendo?
What?
Can you hear it?
No, we cannot hear it.
Sure can.
Fuck.
I can make noises.
It's okay.
Hold on. No. Give me a sec here. I forgot the
Monster Hunter.
But no.
This summer.
Wait, when did it come out?
There's a stupid fucking thing here you gotta do.
Wait, I was thinking of the other game that you were playing then, George. Was on the PlayStation 4?
I'm gonna start from the beginning for you.
I heard some stuff there. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
PlayStation.
Oh, David, we were way off. They weren't making monster noises.
This is for my fellow hunters.
It's all right.
Let's go. After
You listen to me now.
Feel my strength. Have a taste of this. Don't take this personal.
I'll show no mercy.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I like how when she was taking over the dragon, she was like, "You listen to me now." I should do that with my dog because my dog doesn't fucking listen. I didn't know it was that
Dogs
easy.
eat you.
Yeah. You listen to me now. Damn, that's easy. Yeah, I've been playing Monster Hunter literally for like 16 years now. I started with 1.
Did they
Wow.
they had a game when it was on the PlayStation 4, right?
Yeah, Monster Hunter World and Iceborne were on.
Okay. That's the one I remember. I think
Yeah,
that's the one I remember watching you play.
This is the one. This one just came out yesterday.
Oh,
So
you should have done the show yesterday so you could have played today.
Nah, it's all good. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. playing it yesterday.
What are you playing it on?
Switch.
It's only on a Switch.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Did you not?
It's gonna
freeze the fucking-
it's gonna get a it's gonna get a
You shut up,
PC
man.
I think it's gonna get a PC release sometime next year in the first quarter.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of a
cool,
bummer
man.
because like it's a long time like if you want to play it on PC, but I feel like I think that Nintendo wanted it to be like a
Exclusive for a bit. Yeah.
So I
Little
just
Interesting.
I just took almost a full week off of work, and
Why?
the whole time I was at home working, like working on the house. So I basically don't feel like I got any time off at all. Fucking sick.
Been there. Trust me, been there.
Yeah, finishing the room. So a while back we framed it, and then this whole time it's just been sitting with a frame, and I haven't done shit to it. So I hung up all the drywall while I was off, and now I'm taping and mudding, and then I think after that I just got to texture and paint, and then I'm fucking done. But I'm so sick of fucking. And then so I have an opportunity pretty soon where I might get a promotion, and if I get a promotion, I'm probably gonna move. So basically, by the time I finish this room that I've been working on close to a year, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Like I'm basically just gonna finish it all, and I'm not even gonna be able to fucking use it. I'm just gonna be like,
You're like, looks good.
Time to get a new house.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna like eventually just work your way over to house flipping. That's gonna be your new profession.
Dude, I would, man. I would do that. I just
That would be pretty good.
Let's get some investors.
Yeah, you just need some investors up in the beginning.
Go to Shark Tank. They'll be like, no, they already have that thing. That's another show. Go elsewhere.
They're like, what kind of experience do you have? And I say, well, it took me a year to do one room.
Dude, this is crazy. My wife showed me this picture.
My wife.
Earlier today, and I could not stop laughing.
Oh yeah.
Oh holy shit! Yeah, dude, I saw that. You know what the creepiest part is? Next to the mouth, it looks like eyeballs, kind of.
Yeah. So we were wondering whether or not that actually was in the movie. So we actually went and watched it for that.
And was it?
It's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there.
No
so I was
way.
like, it's in there. Yeah.
Shit.
That's so weird.
Right. I was like, what the fuck?
How did I let this slide when I was a kid?
Exactly. Right.
I've been watching a lot of King of the Hill lately. Got back into that.
Dude,
Nice.
I need to get back into that show, man.
I need to rewatch the show. Yeah.
It's a great fucking show. I forget how funny that was.
It made me really. I mean, I've been wanting one for a while, but it made me really want a truck, man. Like I've been like obsessing about it, like looking at trucks online and all kinds of stuff, like every day.
Yeah.
Remember that episode where Hank's truck was dying when he started crying at the movie theater? Remember? I watched it. But anyway,
I need to rewatch it.
it's just
There's
all
a lot
about
of
a truck,
episodes.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I want a truck now.
So
But
it's-
so Jacob's about to get his license, so I have him. He's taking his written exam this Friday, and I was like, hurry up and get your fucking license because I could give you my car and then I could buy a truck. Like it's an excuse for me to buy a truck. So
What
I've
kind of
been like
truck you gonna
pushing
buy?
him to do it. I really want a Colorado. I know you got a Silverado, but I like the Colorado size. It's like a little bit smaller.
If you're
I
not
want
gonna
something
if you're
that's
not
like a
gonna use it
fucking
to
bus.
like move anything around, then it doesn't
Well-
make sense to have like a full size truck.
See, the thing is, I mean, there's so many times where I had to borrow somebody else's truck to go to the hardware store. Or fucking, like I just bought a new couch and like I needed to use somebody else's. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it would have been super convenient, especially now with doing like home projects.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I do like the Colorados though; they're pretty nice.
Like
Yeah, they're
a
fucking
rock.
super awesome. I like how much David contributes to the conversation. In his mind, he's like, I haven't said anything for a while.
I could just sit here and not talk.
Like
He
a
could.
rock. You could
He
just
could.
sit there
David
like a
could just sit there and just be like,
I'll be like just laughing every once in a while.
awesome.
Like this guy gets it. He's not laughing at your jokes. He's just that's a noise he makes every 10 seconds.
So I got to work early, but I finished this Jack and Coke already, and I have Jack Daniels next to me, like a whole bottle.
Yeah. What time do you have to go to work?
I normally wake up at like 5 a.m.
You could do it. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to sip it.
We won't be on for too
I
long.
can sip it. I'm just
I don't
well, the
think so.
Coke is in my little mini fridge. I bought a new mini fridge, man. It's got like a glass door, like a little winder, so you could see what's in there
So you
without
can see
having
what's
to
in
open
it.
it.
Yeah, I
it's
like
pretty
those.
cool. It's got a little blue light, so it looks colder than it is.
Yeah, George, didn't you have one at the old apartment?
Everybody, chill.
I had one at the
shit. Oh shit!
The
Guess
Found
who's
Valley
gonna
place.
join the show?
What?
So coming up soon, we're gonna have a special guest joining the show. Look at Facebook, man. Look at your messenger. You didn't hear the beepies?
I heard it.
The
but
beep beeps. All right, I'm
I
gonna.
was just too
You
busy
guys,
putting up.
sorry, I interrupted you guys. I'm gonna go
You did.
grab the Coke.
You really did.
I'm gonna grab
Josh,
the Coke because
Josh, you interrupted us like in the middle when George was talking.
All right, I want to stretch this whiskey. That's a lot. That's probably a lot of whiskey, huh?
Yeah.
How heavy do you pour when you do a Jack and Coke? Is it that
size.
much?
Twice
that? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna go get the. Yep. Be right
Cool.
back.
Thanks for interrupting us again.
Real,
Anyways,
real professional guy.
fucking dick, dude. Ugh. Why are we even on this show if Josh is just gonna fucking talk the whole time? We could literally just like not do the show. Josh would come on, talk to himself, run the show by himself, and be like, "Oh, cool." Oh shit, here he comes.
You go fuck yourself because I can still hear you, you bastard.
Oh, what? How'd you hear that, dude? No way. Shit.
Do
Damn
you
it.
talk that much? I should stop talking.
No, I don't
Look
think
how much I can't talk that much when I fucking drank my whole drink. All right, you can go fuck yourself.
Why does it sound like you have like very little ice in there? It sounds like the ice is already kind of
Because
melted.
there is very little. Yeah. It's
I can't do it like warm, dude. I gotta have cold drinks, man.
well, I got it out of the little mini fridge. That's what I was Taco Bell.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I still want ice. I
Jack
like
is
the
one.
the clinkies.
But I don't like, when it's hard to drink. You gotta like get that barrier between your.
You mean your lip?
I know
You
exactly.
get that
You
barrier
gotta like
Yeah.
stop the ice from coming
Yeah.
into your mouth. Yeah.
That's only happens when you're drinking like out of a long drink, like out of a tall glass, and there's like a bunch of ice that's stuck on the bottom. You're like, oh, careful, and then
No, Pierce is a surprise. God damn it.
Way to give it away.
Ah, shit. Son of a
What?
bitch.
What?
That's not my fault. That is
What?
not my
That's
fault.
100% your fault.
what happened?
So I
Well,
reacted.
David didn't hear.
Hold on. So I reacted to his message saying, "Oh shit, we're gonna have a surprise guest jump on," and then he was like, "You talking about me? I mean, I know that I know that was convenient. He'll be on eventually." Oh man. I feel like there was something else I was gonna talk about, but I forgot. So you guys been watching any movies lately? So I've had a lot of time off, like I said. So I've been just like down here in that room, and I've been working on it and just playing all these movies. I've been watching a lot of good stuff. Did you guys watch Snyder Cut?
Not yet.
Fuck no,
I'm gonna watch it.
You're not even giving it a shot, huh, David?
no. I don't give a shit about that.
It's like 4 fucking hours,
It's
like
like
Endgame.
4 hours long.
I could do something else for 4 hours, man. Fuck that, dude. If I want to watch a
So I
4-hour
watched
movie, I'll
it.
watch Che. Thank you very much.
I watched a solid hour and a half of it, and then was like, "How much time is left on this?" And I was like, 3 more
Not
fucking hours.
interested.
What? And then I haven't watched it since. But I watched Last Blockbuster. You guys watch?
Oh,
that?
I watched that.
Oh shit!
I watched
It-
that.
what is
I
it on?
ordered. It's on Netflix.
Okay, yeah, I want to watch that.
I ordered a shirt and I ordered a membership card from there. So I keep it in
Oh,
my
did you?
wallet.
I want to order some stuff from there.
Honestly, they're not even that far of a drive for me to just go there and fucking see it.
Really?
But I want to see if it still smells like a Blockbuster. I think that's the biggest thing.
That's what
just
I wanna
go
know.
in there and
I
smell it.
hope it has that smell, man.
Yeah.
I don't even
As
remember
honest
that
as it
smell.
sounds.
You don't,
Shit.
David?
No.
I think the last time I went to a Blockbuster was in Marina Valley or Mission Viejo, and I was returning a movie, and I was gonna rent another movie, and they were like, "You owe us like $30 for a movie that you never returned," and I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna rent this one," and then I just walked out because I have no
You're like,
idea
well,
what.
here's
fuck-
that movie I wanted to return. Bye. I wonder why they went out of business because you never paid them. Fucking dick.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Here comes a new challenger.
New player 1,
Oh,
player 2.
hello.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Hello, where's the camera?
Why does it say
Where's
guest?
the camera?
Camera. Man,
Yeah, why does it say Pierce typed his own name in there? So
typed
he
his name
wrote
as
yes.
guest. He wrote guest.
well,
Yeah.
I told
I
George to add
repeat.
me in as audio only, so it was going to be
Pirate
surprised.
Pierce.
Uh,
Pirate Pierce. How do you do audio only? I
did you
thought
do?
had-
Did you write that in the? You didn't write that in the.
Shut your
private
camera
chat.
off.
I did not. I wrote it in
Yeah,
the
just turn off your camera.
group chat.
Okay. Oh well.
Dang it, George.
It's pretty.
Dang
have a
it.
pretty eventful day that I could tell you guys about. when you
Yes,
guys
tell
are
us about
talking
your
something.
space launch, man.
Can
To tell us about your day without
can you
Josh
talk
interrupting you.
about that without you getting in trouble, or
George is
what?
talking right now more than me, you son of a bitch.
I was just asking, can you talk about that without getting into trouble?
Oh, there's a little bit I can say.
Doesn't say yes.
Oh,
You didn't sign an
NDA.
NDA, did you? Yeah.
I did not. I'm accessing into the pictures right now. I took a few.
why do you have to
Oh,
speak
really?
so technical? Like, I'm accessing the pictures.
I don't know an easier way to say
Uploading
it.
the data files right now.
You
My
want
fiber
kind of,
connection is not
to
working.
share your
What kind of bourbon you drinking there, David?
Yeah, I'll share my screen in a second.
Oh,
Bullet
wow.
bourbon.
I've never heard of it. You know, I don't know what's a bourbon.
Bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon.
What's a bourbon bowl?
Bourbon bowl. You remember that time Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and helped you guys win the bourbon bowl, did you?
All right. I got
Oh,
some
the way you
stuff.
make it. Wait, that's not the right movie.
We live to buy another day.
There
We
you
live
go.
to buy
Live to
another
buy
day.
Who's
You know, it
that
took
guy?
me so
Does he-
long to realize what he was saying.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to understand him now looking back.
Yeah, now that you're an adult. Well, we were kids when we watched it, David. You were older than both of us.
Yeah, but that part I heard.
What do you got?
There was other bits where he was like, oh my God, Ricky, could you not interrupt?
I'm here. What do you want?
The other part where he's like talking to Coach Klein. He's like, yeah. He's like, what? We turned, yeah. He's like, oh, okay, just have the special team just run a couple laps and and he like runs over.
Whoa,
That
so what
part
was
when
that?
he's talking, I don't know what you say, but
still
like that
don't
other
know.
part where he's like talking to them, I'm like, it's all just fucking gibberish to me. I don't understand shit.
It's like it's in the very beginning of the movie, right? And you're talking about
Yeah.
when Coach Klein's sitting on the bench and he runs up. Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking weird, dude.
I think so. There's two things. Henry Winkler
Yeah,
is a fantastic actor,
always
but it's weird seeing Henry Winkler play that character, isn't it? A little bit.
like a
He's
like pussy.
I just
basically.
hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Remember?
That's what's so
You know,
funny about it.
Like you see him from Fonzie, and then all of a sudden, yeah.
All right. So this picture's not as good. I have a bunch more pictures, but I haven't uploaded mine yet. So these are from other people.
So these are top secret, huh? All right.
I'm not
So
gonna lie, it just looks like a car.
what you're seeing right now is a car hooked up to a dish.
A wheel.
Yeah,
And
see
that
the
dish. So basically, our whole thing is we're sending up a weather balloon basically into space, like right below the space, and
Yeah.
And it's not going to burst.
it does burst eventually, and then we go retrieve it. So we started at like 5 a.m. We ended up launching around 7:30, and it goes up in like super far up into the stratosphere, and then it pops, and we collect it. We collected it maybe like an hour away, so to drive another hour out to go find.
Damn.
Yeah, because once it's up that high, it travels really fast.
But that's
Yeah,
the thing,
'cause
you
there's,
guys had to
the jet-
you guys
jet
had to
stream, right?
predict. You guys had to predict the trajectory of it, right? That's
Yeah, we
what-
already knew. We already knew before we ever launched it. We were like, we're meeting at this Dairy Queen afterwards, and that's how we're gonna figure out where it's at.
So you can get your balloon, and a frosty and shit.
And this is these are my team members filling up the balloon.
Okay.
It's huge. Like
It
it's
looks
like
gigantic.
it is huge. I don't have any pictures yet. Next time I'll show you like all the pictures I got.
What?
but
So
it
you were doing
as
the.
as it goes up, it gets bigger, expands even more.
Wow.
So
What were you
you
saying,
were
bro?
doing the data aspect of it, or were you doing hands-on stuff like this too with the launch?
I did. I mean, I'm new to the team, so I did a little bit, but not really.
He just took
most-
pictures.
That's basically what I was thinking. I was like, I can't help that much, so I'm just gonna take a bunch of pictures. But I am part of the video processing team, and that's like we run code to stream it live onto YouTube and all that. But we weren't able to get the stream up this time, unfortunately. But we have a full recording of it that we have from the payload itself.
Dude, just upload later.
So Pierce, would you say that the Earth is
Whoa,
round?
there's
then?
NASA on it. Dude,
That's
you have
so
to
cool.
look. So that's either a legit NASA sticker or you guys paid like fucking $10 for it. So either way, I'm impressed.
They hand them out to us.
So
they
is
give
that
us-
entire frame built out of carbon fiber?
That is a carbon fiber frame. That's an acrylic dome.
Mhm.
And this is our actual payload, so it's got all the stuff in it.
That's
this
where
is
it landed.
This is where it landed. So the crazy thing is we had a spot, we met at Dairy Queen, and then we drove maybe like 10 minutes a little bit out of Dairy Queen once we figured out where it landed. Because it has like GPS signals and radio signals it broadcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And we all went to the side of the road, and it was on private property, so we had to wait for like the officials from NASA. They get all the permission and stuff.
Yeah.
So we were waiting for permission, and they were like, "Oh, we think we have access on a dirt road," and they were like, "Okay." So we took this really long dirt road, which cars had no business being in at all. They didn't tell us it was going to be a dirt road. They were just like, "All right, it's this way." And so we all went, caravan
It's in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of the desert. But what's crazy is we took this like dirt road that just was kind of like zigzaggy. It just went wherever, and it was right on the side of the dirt road. So we were planning on hiking like miles.
No
But
way.
because it's a random dirt road. Yeah, they were like, wear boots, wear long sleeves because there's snakes and stuff out there. And
Watch out for snakes.
There's a bunch of snakes, rodents. There's
Coyotes.
cacti that
I'd watch out for coyotes if I was.
Damn, I was gonna fucking say that right now. So
There's
like
cacti.
it landed on someone's like property, like stranger, you're trespassing on my dirt farm.
Yeah, but it was like a bunch of dirt. Like their property was basically.
Yeah, dude, that
It was
could have
right
been
next to a
somebody's.
prison,
That
too.
could have been somebody's girlfriend, real quick.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you
How-
find our machine? Nope.
Well, that's
just
what's
me
funny.
and my robotic
Well,
girlfriend
if
here.
you saw
Her
that
name's
thing fall,
Sony.
would you not be freaked out, David, if that thing fell in your backyard or something?
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
So
that'd be-
hold on. So does that
No,
mean
what's
you guys
crazy is
did
it
not?
came with antennas. It had antennas poking out, but we lost them. We don't know where they are. So maybe they hit somebody.
Aliens took
So-
it.
How
There's like some guy walking around with antennas in his head right now.
how much does that weigh?
It's very light. It's very light.
Say,
I
it
don't
looks
know.
pretty
It's
light.
because of
Well,
carbon fiber.
Yeah. I don't know the exact measurements, but you could hold it with one hand for sure.
So
Oh,
does
really?
that mean that you
Okay.
guys did not predict it right because it shouldn't have landed on private property from the
I'm
launch?
sure-
Well, there's
Well-
wind. There's wind, and you don't really know what the wind is going to do.
Oh, the wind.
And we also came up with the projection before the actual day. So the day before, we already knew where we were going to meet, and so
Wait,
we
Pe-
know it's going to be within like a 10-mile radius of that spot.
And was
That's
it
pretty cool.
10 miles?
I'm not exactly sure, but it was like a 5-minute drive, so I guess so.
Wow.
Hey Pierce,
That's not bad. I mean, that shit went to space, man. Did you put something
Yeah.
up there? Did you write on it? Did you write your name on it?
No. Maybe next time I will. I'll do something.
Pierce,
like that. But they're really
what-
strict about the weight requirements. So if you add something like
It fucks up the whole thing.
Yeah,
Even
they're very
even ink.
yeah.
Oh,
even ink. Yeah.
What at what altitude is it where you get the like those jet streams that like just
I don't know, but we're above that for sure because this is
Oh.
above like, airspace and everything.
okay.
that's
Like,
badass.
this is above where like spy planes fly. That's how far up it goes. And there's video too. I wonder if the video.
Hold on. How much do you know about spy planes? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, what do you know about the YouTube bomber? Huh, bud?
Well, anyway, so
Tell me about Castro's missiles.
I decided to hit 2 birds with 1 stone because the other week we were messaging in our speakeasy chat, and George told me I need to go out and go outside more. So I decided to make a few friends while I was out there.
Yay!
Whoa! That's funny because David's been hanging out with a few cows lately too.
It's just me.
Oh, wait, there's more.
I'm the cow.
Oh wait,
That's
there's
awesome.
more.
Look, we
Hold
gotta
on,
keep
who-
your eyes closed.
Yeah, who's taking pictures of you right
Yeah,
now?
why don't you open up your eyes, Pierce?
My phone was dying, so somebody else took the
He's like,
picture.
take it again, my eyes were closed. Take it again, my eyes were closed. Take it again, my eyes were closed.
He's like Marshall from How I Met Your Mother. He can't take a good picture.
So this
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh, Pierce. I'm guessing it's because you're facing the sun and you're just sneezing every time they take a photo.
this is how the conversation went. Hey, do you want to take a picture? And he's taking pictures. What?
What?
Oh,
Sure.
okay. There you go. That's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
That's a good one. Right
That's
there.
the picture I knew was happening.
He's
You're
like, I
oh,
think
you're
I got a
taking
phone.
pictures.
But as soon as I was doing this is a bull right here in the front. He was getting ready to charge. They were
Holy
all
shit.
peaceful.
You got red
They
in
were
your
all-
shirt, man.
Yeah, they were all peaceful, and they were like kind of crawling up to us, and
I'm a
and they were
breeding
like,
bull.
"Oh, let's pet him."
Let's pet him.
Yeah,
Sure.
and then as soon as everybody walked away, this bull was about to charge. So, and I heard it too. I heard it like
I was like,
scratch its foot against the ground, and I was like, "Let's take the picture and go." But the dirt road was somewhere in this background. Like you could
Okay.
actually kind of see a dirt road back there.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, man.
pretty eventful, and we're still seeing what kind of data we get.
Nice.
And
It's nice to see that you got to spend time with cows on old Fred's farm.
Yeah. It's cool you went outside. That's pretty cool shit, dude.
it was
So
really
you
fun.
can say for certain that the Earth is round then, right?
Yeah, and you'll see in our video, it's so high up, you'll see the curvature.
Fake,
of the
bro.
Earth.
So
I
didn't
think that's
they-
just the lens.
Yeah, that's what they always said, right? You have to use like a Nikon
lens is round.
3000.
Well, you can see what kind of you can see pictures we took off of our camera once we got it. We pointed at ourselves and we took selfies with the camera. And so you're gonna see that on the footage. You'll see it go all the way up into space, and that's our camera. So
Yeah.
we know it's our stuff that went up there.
Yeah, but the flat earthers are going to deny that like all the way. They're
Yeah,
going to
they'll
deny
think-
until you send their leader up in a fucking shuttle. They're going to deny it, and even
They'll
then,
think that
probably
I'm
still
lying.
going to deny it.
Yeah, they'll think that I'm lying about it.
Yeah,
But-
they will.
But what we did with that big balloon is there's a long string attached, and there's one other payload that was with ours, and the other ones are from companies like Northrop. They have their own payload that they put on there, and theirs was like super advanced. Like they're like ours is just like we have cameras.
Hey,
and
can you
sensors
can
and
you
stuff.
just pull the stickers off and switch them?
And then NASA has their own that they develop. So most of theirs are there. So when it lands, we can't touch anything because they have to gather all their stuff first, and they're very strict. Like they put on gloves and stuff so they don't mess with anything.
They don't want to contaminate it, or
They don't want to
Right.
contaminate it or anything.
They
exactly.
scrub your
What's in-
video
so-
and delete all the alien stuff off of it and then give it back. to you.
Yeah. They're like, what's in those files? Do you really want to know the horrifying truth? Oh, watch me hit some zingers!
If you want to do,
Zingers, zingers.
Zingers, zingers!
if you want to have a conspiracy about it, they do, get to the payload before us because they're the ones tracking and getting permission. So
Ooh.
and it was amazing how everything was intact because like our dome, it's acrylic. You saw it's like glass and we're at the bottom of the payload of the line. So
Yeah.
we were at the very bottom. We hit the ground first, and we didn't shatter or anything.
So by the time you get that device, it's already a whore. It's already been touched by like a bunch of other people.
No, we would be able to tell if it was tampered with because
Oh.
we have to take it apart to get the camera.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So what's next for? Are you gonna pursue this a little bit more and try?
I might. So yeah, I might do. They kind of want me to be a team lead for the project. And a lot of the people that are on it now are leaving because they got jobs at like insane places from this.
Damn.
Uh,
Why don't you do that then, dude? You can get a job with wherever they're probably working too.
I might, but I kind of want to do like stuff a little bit different. Like I don't want to really be as hands-on as this project is, but I like the video stabilization stuff that we do, and I'm probably gonna help work on the software and make it a live stream, so that because they haven't
Cool.
successfully live streamed from the start. And what I could do is like I could sit there and live stream, and I could stream myself and explain what's going on.
Mhm.
Because we were just going to get video feed. I think it'd be way cooler if I was there, like explaining what was going on, explaining what the team was doing.
Can you do it
get
as a speakeasy gentleman, like man on the street type of thing?
live-
Hey, this
I
Pierce
was-
from Speakeasy Gentleman.
See, what I could do is I could do a dual stream, and like the secondary stream will be the speakeasy one.
Yeah. We could do a live stream as he's
And
live
that would
streaming
be the
that.
last time that Pierce worked for NASA.
Yeah. It's like you really thought you can get government property and get drunk on a podcast? Like, oh, you're
Pierce, you'll
thinking
be like our what's his name? Bob. What's that guy's name?
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. You could be our own Bob Lazar, man.
Yeah.
That'd be badass.
I mean, he's already making weather balloons for them to use as a scapegoat for real craft, for real alien
it's
craft
like,
to
oh,
pin
yeah,
down.
it's just,
So I actually got
Oh, so
home like
we're
a
on
couple
weather
hours ago. I got home a
You got-
couple hours ago, and the first thing I went is I just jumped on my bed and fell asleep for like 3 hours.
Damn.
Well, yeah,
That's
you've been up
pretty
since
awesome,
what,
though,
5 in
man.
the morning? Shit.
Yeah. Earlier.
You know, the Pierce does go for a big job like NASA. We're gonna have to delete all the Speakeasy Gentleman content
Shit.
because he's
Yeah.
associated with it, and we say some dumb shit.
Yep.
But at least we're not deniers. I mean, actually, you might be able to get away with it because didn't the government just come out? There was an article.
I think he would be okay because he never agrees with any of the stupid shit that we
He
say.
doesn't. He
anyways.
just laughs and shakes his head.
There was the fucking article that came out like earlier this week or some shit like that. It was about some intelligence official said that the government's going to be releasing a lot more, disclosing a lot more information about alien life forms or whatever. That's especially information that's hard to explain, kind of shit. We're like, so are we getting like the full? They releasing everything, like everything.
It seems like they're heading that route towards like releasing everything and that.
Like full disclosure, right?
Maybe they're letting us know a little bit at a time.
Yeah. I mean, they let us know
Well,
last year with Pentagon saying like, hey, aliens exist, and we're like, everything was just so fucked up that year. We're like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think they're just going to do it a little bit at a time because they have to still declassify stuff to release it, right? So they
They have to
just, like-
unredact all those fucking files.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Well, either way, I'm all for it, man. I'm really, I can't wait. I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, aliens,
I
be
know, I
real.
want to know all the shit that they're hiding. Like, what are you guys hiding? And what are they hiding now that's classified? Because they're only releasing old files.
Yeah, it's releasing old shit. Remember, like even like the thing with Bob Lazar when he was talking about Element 115, right?
Yeah.
I think it's Element 115. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they were working with that in like the 80s and shit, and they didn't,
didn't-
actually discover it. I think till the early 2000s or something.
Early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, and it was true, right?
Yeah,
They
Everything, yeah,
verified it.
everything he said is true. There's been a couple of other people that have verified that he has worked for,
What
the
was
government
it? Fuck, what's that laboratory or whatever that he worked for? It was an acronym.
SR-71,
No.
Yeah, I
no,
think-
no. In
Area 51.
Pasadena, California, or some shit.
Oh,
No, yeah.
Los Alamitos.
Los Alamitos. But he did eventually go to Area 51.
And he was working at the subsection as SR-71, which is like inside the mountain around Area 51, some shit like that. I don't know. I gotta look more into it, but yeah, his shit's crazy, man.
Who are the stones?
Here's Stonecutters.
Oh, I
So
got
let me- let me tell you-
Everyone stops.
Let me tell you, I was talking to somebody about getting tattoos the other day, and I'm really, really considering getting the Stonecutters emblem right there on the top of my butt.
Want me to tattoo it for you, buddy? I've done it before.
We do. You have tattooed a butt before.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what the stonecutters are?
Yeah. You see aliens
Yeah, from the
underground?
Simpsons.
We do.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
I could tattoo your ass, bud. I don't mind. Is there room on your ass to get tattooed? Because you're fucking
Yeah,
fully
yeah.
blasted, dude.
Yeah, but my butt's not tattooed. You're good.
So is it? So it's like back,
And then it stops, and then thigh.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
and
Just,
then, hold on. He said just butt. So then just the ass cheeks are empty, and
Yeah.
then the thighs down are
Just like
fat.
white
yeah,
canvas.
my legs are done too. Yeah, just,
It's like a white tan canvas.
like so.
You
Imagine
got a
me.
lot of room.
Imagine me, if you will, wearing like like boxer briefs. No, actually, just briefs.
Mhm.
I don't even know what
Because
those are.
the boxer briefs would go down onto the leg.
Old underwear,
Um,
David. The white,
yeah, yeah.
whitey tight.
So, yeah.
Regular-
Oh, okay.
Imagine
Yeah.
me wearing those. Never mind.
Wearing those and what?
Just
Why do
imagine me
you
wearing
did
those.
this last time too? You're like, and oh, never mind.
What Mama don't know
Yeah.
won't hurt
Because
her.
I don't. I'm going to disclose too much information.
Okay, fine. We'll let that one slide.
About your white ass?
That's right. So hold on. I watched what we were talking about, the last Blockbuster.
Yeah.
So I did order. I need to trace that, by the way. I'm going to see where it's at, or track it, not trace it. I'm going to see where my my order's at. But on that movie, Doug Benson, who's fucking great, right? Love Doug Benson.
Yeah.
He was
Doug Benson.
talking. He was talking to an actor.
Oh, really quick. Just want you, just spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it. So
Oh, well, it's not
Last
really. Good.
Blockbuster?
The last Blockbuster documentary that's on Netflix.
I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah,
I mean-
you watched a little bit of it. That's it.
So,
You didn't finish it.
Spoiler
Well, 'cause
alert: Blockbuster is
They were
almost
like
out of it.
hardcore advertising it on Netflix, and then I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, yeah, but like this.
I didn't
sucks,
even
but
see it
it's inevitable
being
to
advertised. Honestly, I just saw that somebody
Well, I mean,
somebody
like that.
mentioned it
Okay.
on my Facebook, so I
so
watched it.
Pierce, what were you saying? You saying it's unethical, or what did
Wow.
you say?
No, I think it's inevitable that it's gonna.
Well, inevitable. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, so
But
I
does
didn't
that-
know Dish Network owned it.
Yeah, Dish Network bought it.
Yeah,
I think
they
if
can
they-
go extinct too.
So I think if they strategically place some blockbusters and make it a like hangout type of place, either coffee shop
It
or
should be
bar,
more like a
Well,
novelty.
people still use
thing.
Redbox.
it would
right?
it would survive 100% as a novelty.
Yes.
It would survive as a sorry, a place where you don't rent.
You okay, bud?
meeting,
Spicy
I'm
beef
eating-
jerky, yeah.
the best beef jerky in the world.
Is it really the best
It-
beef
it would-
jerky in the world?
Oh yeah.
I've had
Oh,
alien
yeah.
jerky before.
Have you
bro.
not had Enjoy? George, I will
No.
order Enjoy. This is like $18. I will order it for you right
Send
now.
it to us, dude.
$18 for a
Send it
bag
to
of
us. I've
jerky?
never heard of it.
Oh,
So it's
oh,
are you saying it's better than
Hell,
alien
you.
jerky?
George, I'm gonna need your. It's a fucking 1,000 times better than alien jerky.
What?
I seriously,
That's
Bill,
I order
I
this-
don't believe
I
you.
order
Send
this
me
like
that.
once a month. I order this shit, dude.
No.
Hell
No.
I'll
way.
buy it.
telling
You don't have to
No
send it
way.
to me. I'll buy it. If,
All right,
if
well,
you're claiming
Hold on,
that
hold on.
good.
So after the show, give me your address. Obviously, don't give it to me now, but I'll fucking send it to you. You can share with David, or if you want to buy yourself some because you're not gonna want to share with David because it's that good, I will
Damn.
send David some, and you could just keep your own.
Where did you hear about it?
Pierce, you used to eat this when we were kids. It was a different packaging, but you used to eat this.
I don't remember that.
I'll show you the old school packaging of Enjoy Beef Jerky.
Oh well. Anyways, back to the last blockbuster.
Yeah, if we could finish that topic for once.
Well, what I was saying is they it would survive alone as a novelty where you don't even rent. You just go there and buy movies. You just buy
Yeah, it
movies
should-
and you go to Blockbuster to buy regular film, like regular
Wonderful.
movies.
I think it should be. I think they should make it
Pierce,
kind
this
of
is
like
what
a
it used to look
museum.
like.
I was gonna say that right now, Pierce. I was thinking it should be a museum.
That looks familiar.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a place people will go visit, take pictures in front of the sign and all that shit. But if you have it
Educate
as
their
a
fucking
regular-
shit kids about what we used to grow up with.
I
It
think
should
they
still
should.
have a function, though. It should still have.
Here's
a function.
what I think they should do. I think they should have different blockbusters with different eras, and they're like museums. So like
Ooh,
one will be
that'd
like a '90s one, and it's just going to be all like what it would be if you walked in there in the '90s. What kind of stuff?
Nothing but Tang. Have some.
Tamagotchis, remember those, Pierce?
It wasn't around for like a whole like it was only around for like 2.5 decades, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost as long as I've been alive, man. I don't know.
I'm saying, like making a museum for something that was only around for 20 years or
No,
25 years.
So
It's iconic.
it is. That's true.
It's iconic.
So the thing is, during the movie, and I'm gonna have a little bit of a spoiler here. They handed out the boxes, right? The boxes that
The
VHS
cases.
came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the VHSs
Case,
came in,
yeah.
and the cases, and that's when it really got to me that it was something tangible, right? Because now we don't have that. Like you don't go there and physically touch a movie that you're gonna. I mean, Redbox is really the last fucking. Aside from going and buying one, Redbox is really the last try for that.
Yeah.
And you go there to the store, and that's an event alone, just browsing movies, and that's really what drives. So on Netflix,
That's my favorite part.
I'll scroll through and I'll look at years. I told you guys this last time. You guys are super frustrated because I was looking at like 2017 or newer for new movies that I'm watching.
Yeah.
But I remember at Blockbuster, you just go through and scroll and look at titles and something that looks interesting.
And you grab it and you read the back. You're like, Super
Yeah, I'm
Cop.
gonna watch it.
Yeah, and you don't
Get
even
the
know reviews, so it leaves it up to you to like, is this, based on the cover, if it's something that you'd like.
Yeah,
And it forces you to watch stuff you might not like, but you end up liking it.
So you know one thing though about Blockbuster that these other like hole in the wall movie area like movie stores
The little
didn't
mom and pop,
have?
the video home video plus.
They didn't have like the little beads where you could like peek behind real
Yeah.
quick. And be,
I remember that, and I
The
remember
adult section.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but I remember video stores having like cookies.
Really?
Like they, yeah,
Did you get
like,
molested at one of those places, man? I don't remember that shit at
He was
all.
like, yeah, behind the beads. I was talking about beads, and he was like, yeah, back
it
behind
was
the
a
beads, there were
specific
cookies.
one that I went to where it was a mom and pop, and like they just baked cookies for people. But I remember
What?
them always having
That's
baked
awesome.
cookies.
I
on
would
the
go there
counter.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for the kids. You know, the kids like didn't have anything to do while their parents were looking for movies.
That's cool.
That's badass,
Yeah,
dude.
so,
That's a good way to
I
promote.
don't know, man.
What did
I do.
Blockbuster ever do for us?
I think that. Think about it 10 years from now, though, and I feel like that's what you feel when you watch the last Blockbuster. You really feel like you're past dwindling away, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's going to be the end of like going and holding something in your hand to watch it. It'll all be just floating through fucking space. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's what's sad to me. And I was
digital jazz,
teaching,
man.
I was teaching
sad,
my
but it's
kids
also-
about the concept of rewinding.
Yeah.
And I showed them this
Yeah,
thing. I don't know
yeah.
if you remember this, Pierce, when we were
The
little, but
rewinder.
we had a race car
Yeah.
rewinder.
Yeah,
You just put it in there and you close it, and it was
I remember
shaped like
those.
a little race car, and it would rewind. It's automatic rewinder. So
and they're faster.
instead of sitting there in the VCR and rewinding it, you put it in your little race car and rewind it while you pop another movie in.
Yeah, back then you had to pay attention to the numbers on the VCR to know exactly what time frame the shit's about to get good. You'd be like, oh, okay, 47 minutes, 53 seconds.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I was like, "There's no skipping to chapters. There's no
Nope.
like automatic
Nothing.
forward, like hard
And there was
forward."
those VHSs that
Yeah.
were written over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've recorded over a lot of tapes.
Or
You're
the
just, like,
worst is
watching a movie.
when
You
the
just be
tape
watching
came
a movie,
loose.
and all of a sudden the movie stops, and like there's a recording on there.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when the tape came loose where you had to flip up that little fold and then like tighten it back down
tight and
Yeah.
wind it
with your
up.
fingers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
That shit was scary.
Don't get me wrong. I miss that, but I also don't miss it.
You don't miss the convenience of it, but I think it's like I think it's a little bit. So I'm getting a little hipster on us, where it's like, hold on, I might offend David at least here, but
Well,
where
it's
it's
like
like,
hipster,
it's-
dumbass.
where it's like, well, no, where it's
nostalgia
like
factor.
vinyl sounds the best. You know what I mean?
It does.
There you go. See, I knew what did I say? I didn't say I would
What did
offend you by being a hipster. I
Anyways,
offend you by my statement. But
go on.
it's like them saying, you know, like vinyl is the best sound that you get out of anything. It's the same thing, or it's like it's not really great quality, but it's like the feeling you
There's,
get out of
there's
the movie.
the feeling
I
of
don't-
nostalgia attached to it.
I see the nostalgia aspect to it, but for me, I think I got too spoiled with the fucking widescreen aspect.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, when now I look at it, dude, I'm like, fuck, man, I used to watch movies in fucking letterbox. Like, what the shit is this? Like, it's fucking horseshit. I hate it when it goes to letterbox. I'm like, oh, where's
But
the
that
rest
was
of the fucking
size of
film?
your TV too, so there wasn't any black, you know.
Yeah, See, that's right.
Everything was just full screen. So like
until when DVDs came out, they're like, oh, this is widescreen. We're like, well, what
Yeah.
the fuck is widescreen? It's like, I got too spoiled with that, man. I don't get me wrong. I obviously grew up watching VHS movies and shit like that. So I would like to have like a little VHS collection to have like, you know, an old VCR player, but I'm still going to go with widescreen shit.
So before I even went to blockbuster.com and ordered all the shit that I ordered,
Mhm.
I went online to look at VCRs, and they're all like fucking $100, $200 for like
They're
old ass
expensive.
VCRs.
Isn't that what
dude.
they were when we were kids? How much were they?
well,
How
they were
much-
I don't know,
actually they were more. They were actually more than that when we were children.
See, that's what I thought.
But since it's like, I mean, considering what they are, I still think $100 and $200 is too much. But since like they're kind of hard to find now, and some that ones that work,
Yeah.
they're
You got to find a
like,
good
yeah.
brand that's reliable and, you know, has a good customer service base in case if anything goes wrong, you can get it serviced.
There's
Be like,
no
okay, cool.
service for that. You're gonna have to fix it on your own.
Well,
Yeah, you got to YouTube it. Something.
Yeah. My
That's
dad
true.
has my dad has like one of those combo like DVD VCR things.
Those things were the fucking best, dude. I
Yeah,
really wanted to
I'm
get
like,
one.
that's cool because both those things are going out. Or like one's
you
gone
think
for
about it,
sure.
there's a lot of moving
DVD's
parts
gonna be
in
gone very
VCR.
soon.
There is, yeah.
Uh, Like,
Yeah.
like when you push it in, it kind of grabs it for you.
Yeah, it's like,
Does a few things, and if you get stuck,
thank you.
But think about it. So a VCR has to work by a light and a camera reading the actual film itself.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's so much more complex. Well, I guess it's not more complex than reading an engraved, like an engraved fucking image on a disc. But it seems like it's a lot more fucking parts to it, you know?
yeah.
It's just old technology. There's nothing. It's functional, but it's just old. You know,
And
there's-
I remember, I never knew what it was, but I remember that Pierce's dad had a laser disc.
Yep.
Oh,
I
Oh,
saw-
those ones.
I remember. I have a lot of memories from that. Like I watched.
so Laserdisc was the
Street Fighter.
competitor for DVDs.
Those were, yeah.
They were good.
Laserdisc had better quality, and you could
Oh,
fit
yeah.
more on it. But it just, I think the biggest issue was price and size. So
The size. It was like,
Yeah.
it's like a
it was
vinyl
like-
record, right?
It was like buying a record. And
Was
people
it
wanted-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
huge.
Wow.
We had maybe like, from what I remember, we had like 6 or 7 movies on there. Like I know for sure I had Street Fighter. I don't remember what else I have, but I remember going to the store with my dad to one of those stores that had like music, video, and whatever.
Street Fighter was a movie?
Yeah,
They had
Dude,
the one-
back in like
Yeah.
90s, bro.
And Raul Julia.
Yeah.
and I remember buying it from the video store and being like super excited. And then we
Wait,
played
wait,
it.
Chun Li. I knew
That's a
Street
different
Fighter
movie.
was a movie. Oh, what movie's Chun Li on?
Street Fighter.
There's
Yeah.
a 1994 Street Fighter
Raul Julia.
starring.
What are you saying, George?
Jean-Claude
Raul
Van
Julia.
Damme.
Raul Julia.
Fucking
Raul.
Gomez from Adam's Family, dick.
Yeah, Gomez from Adam's
Oh,
Family.
he's in it.
He played M. Bison. Trying to find
I'm
a
gonna
good.
look some. Yeah, Chun Li was in it. Get out of here.
Oh, what is this? Oh, she's in Mandalorian. The girl
Who
that
is?
plays Chun-Li in Street Fighter was Boba Fett's like.
Yeah, it's
What?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why she's so fucking hot.
a laser disc. Comparison size here.
Yeah. See how big that is? dude?
Holy shit.
That
It's
might be
literally
bigger than a
like
vinyl, right?
It might be bigger than a vinyl.
Yeah, they were huge.
They were
Yeah.
gigantic,
Wow.
but
They were cool too, and the quality was really good.
it was
Yeah, it was like
much better
the-
than DVD.
Like, you know
It was
how
the
when you
best.
watch stuff that's remastered now, and you like watch it on your. That's like how things used to look on Laserdisc. Like it's like they're remastered
the
already.
clear.
So they
it
were
was
like
fucking
they were
clear.
like Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're really good.
They were way ahead of its time. Yeah.
Well, the way things are going, even Blu-ray is going to be obsolete, and they're just going to stop selling physical copies of things.
Yeah.
I think they shouldn't do like people. I mean, honestly, I like buying.
I don't think they should either, but I think they
They
should
will.
limit the amount of product that they sell.
I'm
I
gonna
think
tell you,
gonna go away.
it's so inconvenient now to start up some sort of.
Oh, I agree,
player.
100%.
Wait,
Yeah.
Josh, say what you say? Start up some sort of
It's
what?
so inconvenient now to start up a player and connect it to your TV versus just buying something digital on your TV and watching it immediately.
Well,
To swap
yeah,
out, like
yeah.
I have no need to swap out discs if I buy digital copies.
Yeah.
I just exit out of it and play something else. Like it's that fucking quick. But
I don't mind. I don't know. I don't mind.
And so the thing is, like I'm gonna fucking. I know I'm gonna end up paying $100 plus whatever for a VCR because I have VHSs, and I want to be able to watch some of those old copies and buy some and store and hold on to some of those old copies.
Yeah.
And I want my kids to fucking know what that's like to have to go through that trouble of rewinding, you know, and like nobody
Want to
even
make their lives
understands
harder for them?
be kind, rewind, and honestly, like a lot of these remotes say reverse instead of rewind now because you're not rewinding anything, you're just
Yeah.
reversing it.
You're reversing it.
Yeah, it's forward and reverse. It's not fast forward and rewind anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Fast forward was just going like at a different speed, right?
Yeah, it was playing the movie.
Do you guys
but
still
just
say
quicker.
fast forward and rewind though?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, all the time. Like,
That's
hey,
what
can you
it's-
rewind that?
What are you supposed to
That's
say?
That's ingrained in us. I mean,
You can't say
if we
reverse.
grew up
Gen
in this
Zers
new
say that stuff?
generation, we wouldn't say that. We would just say skip.
Do your
you
kids
know?
say stuff like that, Josh? Like, do they say fast forward it?
I don't know. I think they say rewind. I think.
Rewind
Go
could
ask
be
them.
could be a thing. So.
Be like, quick, put on a movie.
Just ask them what is it called when you go backwards in a
There you go.
movie.
So, what did you think, though, overall, Josh, for the last blockbuster?
I thought it was amazing. I thought it made me feel super nostalgic. And I was like, fuck. Because I remember, I mean, I sent you guys a photo not that long ago of there's like a remnants of a Hollywood video out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
the back-
shit. Forgot about those things.
Just the back of the building. It's still there. I drove past there not that long ago. The back of the building is like the purple hills with the spotlight coming out of it.
Hollywood video.
Dude, you know? And there's still some like video and more places and stuff out here, but they're all they're going away, man. But to think about what it was like to drive, because we used to drive, my dad, I think I talked about this before. My dad would wake up like super early in the morning.
Oh.
No, like 5 o'clock in the morning. We would drive from Victorville all the way down to Anaheim because I went to school in Anaheim and he went to work in Fountain Valley. So we would do that drive every single morning, and he would do the drive home every night. And when we would do that drive home, the road home from fucking Anaheim to Victorville was fucking gridlocked, dude. It would take 3-4 hours sometimes on the way home.
Jesus Christ.
And on the way home, we always stopped off of Roy Rogers Boulevard, and we went to fucking Blockbuster.
Roy Rogers Freely.
Roy Rogers. And we went to a video store, and we would take that time to pick out a movie for the night right before we went to sleep because we were in the car for fucking 4 hours. You know what I mean? But that was like it was a staple in our fucking week. You know what I mean? It was something where you look forward to, where everybody had a chance to pick out one movie. If you didn't agree on one, you had to agree, or you had to, pick two. You get no more than two.
It was an experience. Getting a movie was a whole trip.
Yeah. I mean, that's
because you would spend
more than just like throwing the remote at somebody and saying you pick something.
And it's crazy how it wasn't that long ago, but it feels so far.
It feels so long ago.
It feels like another fucking lifetime, dude.
It was that long ago. I saw and it was like somebody checks their ID and they're like, you didn't take that long, and they were like, I saw the 19, so I knew it was okay. And I was like,
when like there was a person who was buying something and like they had on their keychain the old Blockbuster little scan tag, like beep, like for your rewards ththing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get carded because I had this on my keychain.
Nice. But I remember. I think the thing that I miss the most is like, it's different when you go to the video store to look at movies than when you browse them through a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you'll find they do have like obscure and like B movies or independent films like on all the streaming services.
Yeah.
But it's different when you can pick up the copy and then you can read the back and you can see like everything that's accredited to the film.
So I'll predict the future. I'll predict the future of jobs right now. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's gonna be streaming services, and obviously, I mean, like I have an Apple TV, so my Apple remote I could talk into.
Apple's listening to you right now. They're gonna steal your idea.
It's gonna be a human right now, and they're gonna say, "Hey, what are you looking for? What type of movies are you into?" Just like it is at Blockbuster, right? Like, what kind of movies do you like? And they make these recommendations. These digital recommendations don't mean anything. So some people are gonna have jobs where they're a digital assistant or whatever, and they're just gonna be like, "Can I help you find
you to find out what information?"
No, they're just gonna say, "Can I help you find a movie? Click here," and then you click it, and then on Netflix you have this assistant virtual.
They should do
little paperclip.
They should do that.
They will. I'm telling you that right now.
Right now they have the.
It'll be something that you have to click. It won't be there all the time, but you're like, need a recommendation, you click it, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And you're like, "Yeah, fine. What kind of movies do you like? What kind of thing are you looking for?" And they make their personal recommendation.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I do kind of miss is like you can actually talk to a person; they can give you recommendations.
Well, I mean, you watch the last Blockbuster, those staff,
yeah, but not just based on like when you use a streaming service, it chooses out picks for you based on your previous picks.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like to discover things that I might not.
I like to discover things I might like. That's why I like talking to someone who is behind the counter. But like they're usually around movies all the time, you know.
So George, having said that, did you watch any of the movies that I recommended to you?
You don't work at Blockbuster though.
Yeah, you don't work at Blockbuster. So.
Fuck you. I get a Blockbuster shirt on the fucking way.
When you get your shirt and your little thing,
And your fucking name
I'm gonna
tag.
do it every week.
Hi,
I'm
my
gonna
name's
be like,
Josh.
hey, it's Josh at Blockbuster Video. Yeah,
How can
so
I
I watched.
bust your?
So
Wait.
from the Blockbuster, last Blockbuster, like I was telling you guys earlier, Doug Benson called an actor and said, "Hey, your movie is here at the last Blockbuster," and sent him a photo. So I watched that movie. It's called The Big Sick, and
that's Kumail and
Nanjiani. Yep,
Johnny.
you got it. So anyway, that was a great movie. And I've watched. So I'm gonna create a list of movies. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna talk about them every week. The movies that I watch, because I always like these. I like the movies that are typically. This is what I go for. I go for independent, feel good movies.
Okay.
So they have an independent, non-blockbuster feel. Not blockbuster as in the blockbuster.
Not-
but blockbuster as
Blockbuster.
like big.
Yeah.
Big.
Fucking, big budget
what-
sort of,
Yeah, exactly. So I like
A-list movies or some shit like that.
I
Summer
like those
blockbuster
small.
hits.
I like those small movies that deliver a good message
Mhm.
and that have like a feel good feeling, kind of like an escape from reality for me. Is I like those long road trip movies that you discover yourself and you discover your relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where I go. And the movies that I typically recommend are movies like that, where it's like self-discovery. Or,
Paris, Texas, man. You got to watch that movie. I'm telling you.
What's it on?
Well, the streaming service it's on for me was TCM. I think it's still on there now. I think.
All right, I'll take it.
Turner Classic Movies.
Nice.
I talked about it a couple of episodes ago, but lately for me on Netflix, I've been really fucking watching Babylon Berlin, which I highly recommend. I like it a lot more because I went back in time, I guess, with movies, like really back in time. So I really like a lot of the old, film noir, black and white films and shit like that. And that the show's not in black and white at all. It's actually has a really big budget, dude. It's fucking the way things look, man. The fucking the pageantry, the costumes. Wow, what a show! It's really fucking good, dude. The production value is fucking top notch on this shit.
So Pierce, I'm gonna have to ask you, why did you just randomly send me the video of the yeah yeahs?
Because I was just thinking of like nostalgia.
Nostalgia? Oh yeah, dude, I love that. So I could tell
And
you.
you remember that exact clip that I sent you, right?
I could tell you when she says, "My
that-
kind, your kind, I'll stay the same." Every time I'm like, hits me right there, right in the beginning.
Fucking love that song.
Well, I remember you laughing the first time you saw that.
Yeah, because I thought it was how's the chorus go? No.
In
When
a
she goes,
way,
My,
they don't love you like I love
think
you.
I don't know. There was a weird part of that song that I thought was really funny. Oh no, I think it was when she said "I'll stay the same." She did it like
Yeah,
that.
I sent you the
That's
timestamp and everything.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's 1:42.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna watch it. You guys
Well,
talk.
we're running a little long. What do you say we jump into some memes?
Start with Davidson.
Shit.
All right, I'm gonna start with some. I guess it's kind of relevant right now. So for the last couple episodes, I kind of fucked up these memes. So there's a lot of memes right now for everyone.
What is that fucking noise, dude? Josh, you did not mute yourself.
I muted.
No,
Wait,
we can
hello?
hear you.
You can hear. You can
Yes,
hear.
Yes,
muted
we can
up.
hear you.
You can hear me now.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we could hear
Hello.
you, and when
You
the
can
music
hear
was
me
playing.
both ways.
Yes.
We can hear you.
How can you hear me? Look, this is me.
Ogle.
Hold on.
Hi.
Look. This is me. Look. Hello. Hello.
I don't think
Yes,
that's
we
the
can hear
mute
you.
button.
I wonder
We
if you
can
guys
hear-
are hearing me through my camera.
Possibly.
We can hear you, dude. We fucking hear you, man.
Okay, fine. I stopped playing it.
Thank you.
Bag.
Thank you, George. Fogel, hi.
Oh, Yeti.
All right, here we go. We're gonna
Hold on, was my mic? My mic was the fucking camera mic this whole time.
Is your phone connected to something on your
The whole
computer?
time my
or
mic was
something?
the camera mic. No,
you should
I'm
probably
on the
leave
computer.
You should probably leave it the camera mic because it sounds better.
Is it loud now?
Oh, it's better now. It's
There
way
we
better
go.
now.
I think you're just too close. Maybe back up a little bit.
Well, I was fucking irritated about it.
I know.
That's I muted myself so many times. Like I was making.
You're like,
noise.
why? What's happening?
Oh fuck! I spilled all my beef jerky on the floor right now. I muted myself because I was like crinkling this bag and stuff. So I muted myself.
And now we can't.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, now you can't. Fuck you, Pierce, you liar. God,
All right.
I gotta pick up my floor jerky now.
We're gonna jump
still
into
gonna
some
eat it?
meetings. That just took us an extra 3.5, 4 minutes there. All right, here we go, David.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So you guys heard about that, right? Earlier this week, I believe.
Yeah, the
No, what?
Nope,
Hold
nope,
on.
no idea what you're talking about.
Some dude. Some dude. Oddly enough, he went to Costco, purchased those. The bundle pack of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? The big box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Family pack?
And yeah, whatever. He ended up finding shrimp tails. Yeah, there you go. He
yeah,
found
Ew.
shrimp tails coated in cinnamon inside
Ew.
the bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
yep,
Turns
How?
out that guy is married to Topanga from Boy Meets World.
yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
so it was fucking Jensen Carp? Is it
Those
Jensen?
I should have
It's
saved that
Jensen.
fucking name. Damn it.
Yeah. So apparently, what's going to happen is they're going to send him a new. They said send back the shrimp tails,
Yeah.
and then they will reimburse him a new box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, nice.
They tried to gaslight him
That's it.
before.
That's
They
it.
tried
I'm
to
like,
gaslight him.
dude,
Fucking Cinnamon
So-
Toast Crunch on Twitter gaslighted them. They're like, hey, those are just cinnamon sticks.
those are just cinnamon sticks. Yeah, and it's like they're pretty clearly shrimp tails.
So, David, I don't know if you know, but Jensen Carp, I talked about a few times on this show. He was the one who
Sean, right?
came on as Kevin and Bean.
Came on as
Wait.
Kevin and Bean.
He was on Kevin and Bean. He replaced Ralph on Kevin and Bean show.
Did he really?
Yeah, so I don't like him. I don't like him simply
Ah.
because he replaced Ralph Garman.
David also.
Well, Ralph was fired.
Yeah, I know, and then he was the replacement.
You see what I mean?
I just thought it was funny.
I like that one.
And then there's this. This is good.
Maybe you would have.
That was last week.
Oh, was it last
Was it?
week?
Yeah.
That was
Here you
My
go
bad,
again,
man.
George.
my bad, Cap. This is
I'm gonna
new.
put a timestamp in between them.
This
Ah.
is this was
This one's good.
Dude, those are so fucking expensive.
Are they?
Crown.
Yeah.
I've
I've
never
never
so,
even seen them.
so here they're pretty cheap, but there's like a liquor tax or some shit, and it's like an
Ooh.
extra $10.
Hmm. I want to try it though. I want to see if it's good at all.
Yeah, they got a Washington apple one or something like that too.
Oh,
Okay. This one wasn't off top. This one's off topic. I guess these are all off topic. My wife sent me this. I couldn't stop laughing. Ninja fighting trainer. Read all this stuff. It says,
I can't read.
will
I can't read. From
Ninja
Light
swords,
warrior.
bow staff, throwing sharps, chain
Skills.
stick.
Skills, running, jumping
Oh.
high, ninja
Oh, I can't even
flips,
read that.
invisibility, control animals,
What the fuck?
battle dancing, lightning punch, breathe underwater, sword.
Breathe underwater.
Where do I fucking sign up?
Lightning punch.
Those
I'm a
like
10th
guys with
degree
good
dragon
skills.
belt in ninjutsu, 10th degree belt in karate, and I run a lot. I've used my skills and saved people. The ninja way is to not fight, but if you have to fight, you fight to win. I can speak a little Japanese, but I'm learning more every day.
You know
Sounds
what
good.
should have been at the end of that? Like an obscure Japanese, like unagi or something like that. I'm learning a little more every day. Unagi.
Then there's this one. This one made me laugh.
Nobody. People from California. Y'all Mexican food is trash. I get the best taco of my life for $2 in the street corner at 4 a.m.
That's some real shit right
Because
there.
I say that shit out here.
That's
in
some real
Washington.
shit right
I
there.
said that with the diarrhea earlier.
The Bayeria. And then this is
Diarrhea.
kind of relevant since we were.
What the fuck is burning CDs? I knew this day would come.
We banished the evil lemon tree because it was haunted.
So we stuck to the turnip. Oh, this one's yeah. This one's still relevant. Fuck.
This is very. This hurt.
Yeah.
It's so accurate.
We just don't even care anymore.
Nope.
I saw a meme that I posted in like last year, you know, in the Facebook memories, and it was Kevin from The Office holding chili, and Kevin was labeled as God, and the chili was labeled as 2020. And he just drops it and it just goes all over the place.
I love that episode. And he's like trying to scoop it in.
David, how many fucking memes do you have here?
A lot.
Those aren't mine.
Why do you have so many?
What do you mean? Why do I have so many? It was a
Why
great
do you
week.
have so many?
So who sent me this one? Was this you, Josh?
Oh shit!
is
These are
this
Stimmy memes. Stimmy memes. All right. Like I promised, I would have some. Finding out they're giving out 1,400 a kid, and then it's what's this bitch's name? I forget. Jodi Arias.
Shit.
Is that her
No,
name?
know
she was
who
the one
that
who
is.
killed her boyfriend.
Oh, what's this one's name? Fuck! I forgot her name already.
I don't know.
I don't forget.
I don't even know who
Anyway.
that is.
She says, "Damn."
Yeah, she's a
says
baby killer or a kid killer, whatever.
What is her
There was a
name?
meme that I saw. All those people with hashtag no kids.
Oh,
With
okay.
the stimulus right now. Where are you guys at? And then the response was sitting in my quiet house.
Nice.
Shut up, Pierce. All right, what's the next one? When that stimmy hits, and it's a dad changing out his New Balances. It's like a snake shedding its skin. Finally gets replaced. The weird thing is the sock matches the color of the old
it's
New
so
Balance.
Oh,
This
man.
is so gross. That sock. I hope it's a brown sock. You know, like, and it
I
wasn't.
think,
white
I think
ones.
going forward, I think I'm like on my days off, I'm wearing like khaki shorts, like short khaki shorts, high white socks, and New Balance shoes. That's gonna be me going
Nice.
forward. Me walking into Dollar Tree after that stimulus hits, like it's Kevin Hart, it's someone holding his coattails.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, what else we got? I know I sent a few. Stimmy hits, me at PetSmart. Y'all got lions?
The fuck?
David, that's becoming your hairstyle right there.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
You.
That's a good one.
I'm Wilton.
Get me a window seat because this flower is wilting.
There you go. Direct deposit
Yeah.
1,400. Me at the dollar store. Where are the $2 stuff at? Oh,
Stupid.
I said where are? I can't even read. Where's the $2 stuff at? I fucked it up.
That's all good.
Stimulus check just hit. Oh, what the fuck?
They're putting Fiji water in a fucking cup of noodle.
Oh,
That's good. That's good. Do I got any more stimmies? I said that last week.
did you?
Yeah, that was my stimmy. That was my stimmy. My first
Okay.
stimmy one. My introductory stimmy one.
Oh, okay.
You guys blown anything on your stimulus? Wife, don't do anything stupid with the stimulus money. Boom, Lamborghini.
He
I
still
don't
can't even
think-
get out of it. Look at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get out. You gotta limbo under it. I miss seeing those fucking Astro vans. You guys still
Yeah.
see Astro vans over there in Santa Ana?
Here and
David?
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Me, I got $1,400. Amazon. No, I got $1,400.
Basically.
Man, I got mind control over Debo. He'd be like, "Shut the fuck up." I'd be quiet, but when he leave, I'd be talking
I'll
again.
be talking again.
So we got.
I got another one?
This one here for.
Is that it for stimmies?
Yeah, for stimmies.
That was good.
Oh, this one.
this
For
you, David?
your
For the
yeah, this was
vaccine.
me.
Yeah.
For the vaccines.
So David, what vaccine did you get?
I haven't gotten any yet, but I want to see if I could do a little crossfade here. First shot was Moderna. Second shot was a Pfizer. I'm crossfaded as fuck.
Maybe that's what I should do, man. I'm sure there's people that don't want to interact with me because I'm I think I'm anti-vax right now because I'm not vaccinated.
You're anti-vax?
Is that me now?
Yeah, Josh is
Since I
an
didn't take
anti-vaxxer.
since I
Great.
didn't take advantage of it, does that mean I'm anti-vax?
I guess.
Well, I mean, you can
Was it
still take it.
open to you? Oh, yeah, you're essential.
What the fuck was that, dude? What's in your room?
I don't. Not in my room. It's in
Like
the
a monkey.
house. I don't know.
No, you just
Yeah.
looked over and I heard a noise.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What's
They're
going
in
on.
the house.
Oh shit, David, your hair's moving on its own.
Yeah, I have the phone on. None shall pass. I
Did you guys see the
move
one I
for
the one
no
I posted
man.
about Austin Powers is going back and forth?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Is that thing still there?
Yes,
probably.
I think so.
Wow.
How do they? How do you move it? Right? Like
Why does it say ever given? The fuck?
I don't know. This is what you sent me.
I didn't make this one, obviously.
Yeah.
But holy shit,
You
Well,
didn't agree.
ever given that's the boat.
David did not make it. Yeah.
Evergreen
David-
is a boat, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I know it's ever given.
I thought it was evergreen.
I'm like 70% sure because I was like, what the fuck does that side of the boat say?
Says
Evergreen.
This is ever given.
I don't know, man.
Given. I know. I
Somebody's
searched Ever Given.
autocorrect. Yeah.
Someone's
Yeah, it's ever. No, it's totally Ever Given.
Yeah.
No, it's
Ever Given
Whatever.
is one of the 13 container ships built to the Marty whatever design.
either way. Next
yeah,
meme.
it's an Ever Given. It's Ever Given. Ever Given.
Built by
This
David.
one I made. This one I made. Me looking for new memes. We happy? Yeah, we happy.
I figured I would go out on you last, David.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Oh man.
Damn, what about my memes?
You didn't
Where's
send it.
Pierce's memes at? Is it the ones you just sent, Pierce?
I had sent you memes, George, when you said, so send me memes, guys. I went and I
Oh.
sent you all my memes.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Pierce just
really?
sent 2 screenshots to the group chat though. I don't know about the second one. But the first one, what the fuck is with the second one? Holy shit! But the first
Oh,
one,
when you dropped
that
the
was
BKB.
if you look at mine, is her name? Her name's Karen, right?
I
George,
It's
you even
blurry, I can't
responded
see
to one of the
shit.
pictures I sent
That's
you. Did
that's
you
the
just
girl
think
from
I was sending
the
you
Yeah
pictures?
Yeahs where she's like,
Oh, here we go. I
Stay
see
the
this one.
same.
Karen
I
O.
sent
Yeah.
you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man, George.
Hey man.
Don't worry. If you send him this week, he'll put him up next week.
I'll put him up next
George,
week.
Yeah.
George even responded to the last one that I sent.
He said,
He's a week
"LOL,
behind.
that's the best. I'm gonna put it up right
Yeah.
now." You're just waiting for the JK.
There's this one.
I sharded.
Exactly right. So Pierce had I is loved or I sharded. I'm like, it's definitely I sharded.
Oh yeah. It's I sharded.
It's I
It's gotta
sharded.
be.
100% it's I sharded. Damn, these ones are way up here, Pierce. Where the fuck?
Yeah, they were when you asked for it.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna save those for next week because we just went through like
Alright.
we just went through like 20 of them.
They won't be funny anymore, though. Just kidding. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, I think that this was a fucking fantastic episode. It's always fucking great talking to you guys. So here's the thing. We have no plan whatsoever. We just hit like the fucking live button and just started talking and never stopped talking since.
Nope.
So I don't know. I'm still kind of in the middle. Like, do we plan?
I think
I
we
have
need
so
a
much
little
stuff
more. I
planned
think
to
we
talk
need
about.
a little more structure than what
I-
we're doing now.
I honestly, for
Just a
me,
little, you
I
know?
would like having a set schedule, like what day and what time we're gonna do it, so I know.
I think
That's easy for
I
you.
agree.
with a completely
I
open
agree with
schedule.
I agree with David. I think that we have a specific time schedule. We pre-record no matter what, and then we put it out on a specific time schedule. That's what I think.
Yeah.
All right. I just would like having a bit more, having a good
David,
set schedule
David,
and shit.
But
What?
here's the thing, man. We're fucking wild cards, right? We've always been wild cards. We
Yeah,
just last minute. What do you want to do? Here we go. That's
We're
it.
going to Vegas.
we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, that's it. No structure whatsoever.
This is improv.
Unprofessional as shit.
Season 5, Speakeasy Gentlemen's Improv. It's loose, free form. Fuck it. Hey, wait, I wanted to talk about. I started watching that show, Solar Opposites, on Hulu.
Oh,
Did
is
you,
it
have
good?
you-
It's fucking hilarious, guys.
Is it really? Oh man,
Start
I've been
watching it.
seeing
It's
Okay.
also the most important part is it's 2 shows in one, and the second show
Yeah,
is way better.
Yes. Oh, dude, that's what I wanted, dude.
How dare
okay.
you spoil that for me, Pierce? you
When do
son
I
of a
get to the
bitch.
second
We're not
show?
even we're not even
Not
gonna tell
really a
you. You watch this
spoiler.
shit, early.
watch
It's not really a
All right,
spoiler.
I'll
dude.
watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
But
Okay.
yes, the second show is like fucking. I'd rather watch a show based on strictly on that. I'm like,
All right.
just
All right,
staring at the
I'll watch
wall.
it. Okay. I'll watch it then. I got lots of time on my hands. Not really, but I.
It's
I always have
the
time.
season
There's always time for
season
TV.
2. Season 2 just dropped, I think. So, I'm assuming they were gonna come out with a season 3, but yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. You guys gotta watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
What's
good.
the rating on it?
I don't
doesn't
fucking know,
matter.
but it's created by Justin Roiland too. So
Oh, I
We said
knew. I
it's
knew
good.
that. What'd you say, Pierce?
I said we said it's good. That's all that should matter, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
No, you're right. Even though you guys don't take my recommendations, I will absolutely watch it. And on this next
Yeah,
show,
us being that picky,
I will have an opinion.
like the show.
Yeah.
Us,
think that-
you being that picky, not too picky to watch my fucking recommendations, you bastard. Wow. I only have good picks. I mean, here's the thing: I'll watch shit, and I'll watch terrible stuff, and then I'll give up on it. But what I recommend is always good stuff. That's it.
Says the guy who likes The Last Jedi. No, thank you.
Look, nostalgia alone makes me super excited to watch. So here's the thing. When I was in the movie theater watching that, I was like, just the beginning of the movie, I was like, this is the experience that people have had, 30 plus fucking years ago, sitting in a movie theater, listening to this, watching the fucking, the what is that called? It's not really credits, whatever that is. The
little
dialogue roll up.
intro
Yeah.
scroll,
Yeah.
whatever.
And it just really got me bought in. I don't know. It was just the movie experience that got me bought into
So
the
any-
movie. And I
so
was
what you're
just, I
telling
was
me
just
is
into it.
like
That was it.
they could make any Star Wars movie, and as
No.
long as they put that intro in it,
No, that's
Good.
not it.
Yeah.
That's not it. I think the way that
Like,
I
wow,
took
I'm
it,
sold. What a Star Wars movie.
the way that I
Look
took
at those
it was
Yellow
it
letters
was-
go by.
It was a new approach, creating excitement for a newer generation to be exposed to Star Wars, and that's what made me happy about it.
It was just
For me,
it's
it
a
was
shit
just-
fucking trilogy, dude.
I agree with what you're saying because they kind of like they were making their own thing with Star Wars, and they kind of the Force Awakens was like it was almost a complete duplicate.
It was a
of-
copy and paste of fucking episode 4.
Yeah,
so-
and that, but that's
I
the
didn't like
thing. So
that.
some
And so
some
what-
people don't. Some
and
people
so
don't
what-
go back and watch old films. They're just not going to do it.
But that was a dumb
What they
idea.
did with this, they put their
Yeah.
own creativity out there. They're trying to make something entirely different, but within the realm.
Yeah, and it was
of Star
shit.
Wars.
So some
That's
people
fine.
aren't going to watch
That's
the
fine,
original
David.
Teen Titans, but they watch Teen Titans Go. But they
That
still
doesn't
get
mean they
excited
should
about
reuse
Beast
everything
Boy
from the first Teen
and
Titans.
fucking Raven. What were you saying, Pierce? I didn't hear you.
That doesn't mean they have to reuse all the content.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But I think that it was just. I think it was getting a new generation excited for the.
I
sure,
think it's
that's what they
I
were-
think it's lazy writing. That's what I think.
So-
it is.
I don't
It's
think
like-
it was.
so
I
what
don't
if-
think it was
what if-
lazy
what if-
writing. I think it was
what if-
lazy
what
What if
writing.
a
I just-
movie? So let's
concept
talk
wrong.
about. I mean, I say it all the time, but let's talk about Cable Guy. So a reshoot of Cable Guy, right? Do you rewrite the entire film? Because that's happened a
You'd
bunch
have to.
too. So you
You'd have
guys are talking about rewriting the entire plot line. Obviously, Cable Guy doesn't really mean that much now.
No.
It'd be more like
write a
Wi-Fi
new,
guy.
write a new, believable, creative story.
I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to
I'm gonna
be
tell
able
you
to-
when I sat there in the movie theater, I got excited about it being
Oh,
something
I
about
I was
like
excited when I
something
went to the
aimed towards a
theaters.
new
I just
generation.
left that.
after you saying you liked Last Jedi, my second rewatch of Last Jedi, I liked more than my first. I'll say that.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Everyone says that. They say that they enjoyed it more the second time around. and
I-
was
Why
like,
would you
I
guys
didn't
watch
like
it a second time? Jesus.
I didn't
I
like
just-
it enough to
I-
watch it the second time.
I opened my mind a little bit more.
I just tried to
and I
understand
was
what
just
they were
like,
going for, and I was like, okay, now I see because they were going for this. This is why they made certain choices.
Yeah.
I just think they did a terrible job of showing it.
No, yeah, I agree. They just didn't write out certain parts of the movie well where they wanted to exploit.
So, in other words, oh wow, that was shit the first time. Let me watch it again. Yeah, it's still shit, but I get where they're going with it.
And because you
Yeah,
get where
exactly.
they're going with it, you're like, okay, that makes
But
this
you also
scene
have to-
better.
You have to understand how difficult it is to make a movie, David, and to make a good movie on top of that, and especially
Yeah,
one that's
David, we've been working on movies for how long, and we haven't even got past the script yet.
yeah.
That's how hard they are.
All right, fuckers.
But I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But they know that they fucked that up, and so they tried to fix it as best they could, like salvage what they could from that trilogy. And I actually
By the way-
like the third movie.
By the way, before we go, Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're killing it so far.
Are they
It's
really?
worth
I need to watch it. I need to
It
watch
is
it. I haven't
worth
seen it.
a watch.
I hear
So-
a lot of good things.
The
So you
scene
guys-
that drew me to it in the trailer, though, when they actually went to the scene, I didn't like the scene. But I liked everything else that wasn't shown.
Did you guys watch Gotham by Gaslight?
I have it.
I saw most of it. I think I remember seeing most of it with Matt actually back when, the before 4 times.
The before 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Well,
call it
anyway,
Okay.
it's on HBO Max.
None of you guys got that joke?
I think
No.
I'm making a day of. Wait, did you stutter? Were
No,
you
the
making fun
before
of-
4 times.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of Max. I was like, that's fucked up.
Rick and Morty?
I mean, Matt.
Which part? Which season?
There's so much that happens in that show. It's
Oh,
hard to
sorry.
remember.
Season 3.
I don't
Season 3
rewatch
when they do
shows.
the little Mad Max thing they did.
Oh,
Ah, yes.
fuck yes. Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I'm in.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna do a rewatch of a lot of the Batmans, and if you haven't watched that movie, start with that one. I'm gonna rewatch Killing Joke. Batman Samurai is fucking amazing. If you don't
How
have
about this,
HBO
Josh?
Max,
Shit, I haven't seen that one.
if you don't have
I'll make a
HBO
deal with
Max,
you, Josh.
hit me up. I'll let you use my.
I'll
sign up for it.
watch any of your recommendations if you watch Smallville.
Dude, I've watched Smallville. You
That's
told me to
super
watch
long.
Smallville, and I watched it. I didn't watch it all the way through, but I watched it.
How much did you watch?
I watched. I don't know.
Not that much.
I can't tell you.
Isn't
Not
there a
enough.
new fucking
special
Superman
Smallville
show? It's
episode.
called Lois and Superman. It's basically Lois,
Lois
and
and
Clark, right?
Clark?
There's a new show.
There's a new one.
Isn't there a new show? Isn't there?
No way.
And it's
There's
called
the
Lois
one-
and Superman,
There's the
right?
one with Superman. Like
The New
Superman,
Adventures?
like hometown, right? Or not hometown, but like it's based off of Krypton.
What?
Called Krypton. Yeah.
Is it called? It's called Krypton.
Yeah,
There you go.
Krypton, yeah.
Seriously?
I knew it.
I never saw that.
I never saw
Is
that.
what-
I heard it was okay.
I didn't like that
Did
it
they-
was behind the streaming service.
Did they use Marlon Brando's likeness, the digital fucking bringing him back from the dead?
Probably.
It was a joke because he played Jor-El in the original Superman movies. With
Superman and Lois.
with Christopher Reeve. Superman and Lois, that's what it's called. I'm like, so basically Lois and Clark? Fucking Terry Hatcher's
Oh,
hot
they
shit.
used the Superman from Supergirl. Who,
Yeah.
like doesn't look like Superman at all.
Who is it?
Never saw it.
He just doesn't. I don't know. Like, doesn't look like Superman to me.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
That's
I
not
don't like-
Henry Cavill.
No, I don't like his look.
No, not really.
I know that I'm probably gonna get hate just for saying that, but I mean, that's a bad pick for
It's like
Superman.
his facial expressions. Like, I don't. She seems like he could be like a darker character, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He seems confused. Bizarro?
Here, I'll send a picture if you want to put it up. Like, he just doesn't like. If I saw that, I'm like, what character do you think that guy's playing? I would not say Superman.
I wouldn't either.
You sent a picture?
Yeah, and to you personally.
Okay.
What's funny is like can see his younger version in this, and his younger version looks like he could play like younger Superman.
I should have stuck with that.
I
Yeah.
hear lots of clicking, but I don't have any seeing. Of what
Sorry,
you're
I'm
talking about.
clicking through all these images.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get it going.
Who's that?
That's
Is that supposed to be Clark Kent?
That's
Yes.
Superman.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like that's
He doesn't
supposed to be
he doesn't look
the
like
hell?
either character.
So
Right,
did
he
the
looks
like he
glasses
could play a
change the
villain.
entire shape of his face?
I don't like
yeah,
it.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. Nope. No thanks. Trying to quit.
He looks like a douchebag. Superman
Yeah,
What a
douchebag.
douche, this guy, huh?
Maybe we should start a Smallville podcast, Pierce.
Yeah.
I love Smallville.
I'll rewatch
Actually,
it.
I didn't know you liked Smallville.
Yeah, I
I'd be
love Smallville.
happy. I'd
I've
be
watched-
happy to rewatch
I've watched
I mean,
all of
to watch.
Smallville at least 3
all
times.
the way.
At
No
least.
way! Wow, that is my favorite series.
Yeah, I've seen
Wow.
the first 5 seasons at least 10 though. 'Cause I didn't get
Yeah,
the other one.
there's a lot of weak episodes in that show, but it's just good because it's like
It gets good.
yeah.
For sure it does. I don't like some of the stuff that they did, but I mean,
Yeah.
everyone.
For me, Lex Luthor carried the show.
Oh my god,
So like
Michael
when they
Rosen-
took him
I
away,
thought it was Luthor.
Michael Rosenbaum is the shit. He murdered that role.
so good.
Hold on, Michael Rosenbaum is that the guy from Pull Hall Junkies?
Yes, that is
He's
the guy
Lex
from
Luthor?
He plays Lex
And he
Luthor,
kills it.
and he
What?
kills it. It is so good.
I think he's
Dude,
the
have you
best
seen
Lex
his
Luthor.
impressions? Michael
No.
Rosenbaum, he's fantastic at doing impressions. I'm gonna send it to you
He's-
guys in the
he
group
plays
chat.
the role really, really well. There's another picture of Superman, by the way.
That's weird.
Superman and what?
Superman and Lois. This is the
Lois and Clark. It's
This
a
newest-
2021
yeah.
show. I don't know if
Oh
it's
no,
out
I
yet.
don't want to watch that.
It's got
Because
an
in
8.0.
Smallville, it's a different guy. It's the same guy
It's
from
got an
Kyle
8.0
XY, right?
rating. Okay, maybe I have to. It's a good opening episode with very minimal cringe for a CW show. That's a
I don't
good
know.
start.
I didn't know that Michael
His name is
Rosenbaum-
Tyler Hoechlin.
Sure, it's not Hawkland.
Probably it's Hawkland.
All right. Anyway, this was a great episode, guys. We're going to continue to talk after the
Yeah.
show. But if you guys want to be a part of what we're doing after the show, because we typically hang out before and after the show, find us on Patreon, and then you have lots of behind the scenes access. But for now, we're going to say goodbye. So good night, everybody. See you next week. Next week? Are we doing next week? Next week. Yeah.
we could probably sneak in a fun one.
Just
yeah.
find us up on Facebook.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll post
Please,
something.
gentlemen.
We'll post something on Facebook.
I think next week we'll do more structure. We'll have tons of stuff. I think every night or every time at the very least we need to have a game in the show.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a game this week, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't
You
get a
didn't say
chance to-
anything. All right.
Say whatever
Sorry.
you want, David. We're not done yet.
No, I said, how come you didn't say anything, George? Like to the game thing.
Oh, I thought you said I didn't even say anything.
I don't know.
I already know. I already said my stuff.
We'll do a game next week. I also, I want to do a like a dubbing thing. So I have to clip out a video for that, but
Okay.
I want to do a voice acting thing for that. Might be fun. But yeah, this was a good episode. All right.
Well, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Bye.
This is a good
Thanks for
episode.
stopping by.
All right. what a
There was
sign
no
off,
space
Mark.
there.